Hi, my name is Savannah McPherson, and today I'm going to be showing you my final art portfolio. I'm going to start out with showing you the worksheet, and then I will then show you the art project that goes along with it. So here we go. The first art project was the one for designing. It corresponded with the science subject. I chose a standard that I inserted here, and then I highlighted the elements and principles of art. Here is a picture of my project, but I actually have the real thing here. So this is my designing. You can see the different types of shapes and lines and value. So that was art project 1. Art project 2 was watercolor. It dealt with landscapes and background, middle ground, and foreground. It corresponded with social studies. As you can see, again, I inserted a standard and highlighted the elements and principles of art. And then on the next sheet, I included a copy of my project. Since that is in black and white and we can't really see the essence of it, I am now going to show you the actual thing. So this is my watercolor. You can see that the mountains are in the background and the house is the middle ground and the tree is our foreground. Okay. Art project 3. Again, I have the worksheet inserted into my binder. This was the oil pastel. It had to do with language arts and surrealism. As you can see, again, I inserted the standard and I highlighted my elements and principles of art. And again, here's the picture and a little story to explain my animal. So for this project, I decided to make a Zorse, which is when you combine a zebra and a horse. So here is the final product. Oil pastels was probably one of the most difficult projects for me, just getting all the white filled in. As you can tell, I still have some white, but that is okay because it adds interest to it, as Miss Watchman would say. The fourth art project is printing. As you can see, I just dropped that, so hang on one second, let me pick that up. Again, I have my worksheet in my 3-wing binder. I have inserted a standard and I've highlighted my elements and principles of art. This project corresponded with math. Again, this was one of the more difficult projects, but here's how my final product turned out. So as you can tell, there's still some white showing where the marker did not come off the paper plate, but that was the best one out of the 3. Okay, wow, we're flying through this. Again, you can see the copied picture in the art portfolio. On to art project 5. This is the mixed media art project. I took out the pictures because it messed the format of the document up. So you can see that this goes along with social studies. Again, I've inserted a standard, and this time my elements and principles of art are on the same page as my project. So this is my final product for my mixed media. I made a Martin Luther King puppet. As you can tell, the mouth, I apologize, I cannot speak today, is lined up exactly where it needs to be so that when he wants to talk, it looks like his mouth is moving. And as you can see, his arms extend the regular paper bag, adding space. So on to art project 6. Sorry, my papers keep falling in the floor. Art project 6 was drawing. It corresponds with math and realism. Again, this was one of the harder art projects for me, especially getting my picture to show up. We had issues with it being purple because of the lighting. So again, you can see the instructions and where I've inserted my standard. Here are the required materials. On the back, I have inserted a picture of my project, and I have highlighted the elements and principles of art. So, to show you a bigger picture, this is my final product for the drawing stage. You can see the base and the different values as you go through. You can see where the light is supposed to be hitting the base, showing the lighter shade. And then as you grow backwards, the shadows get darker and darker. Okay. And last but not least, we are going to talk about the 3D art. And this corresponds with science and realism. And for this, we had to create our own animal out of clay. Again, you can see the instructions. And if you flip, you can see where I inserted a standard and highlighted my elements and principles of art. It kind of got messed up when I printed it, so I apologize. I will have to reprint that for future. And then there again is my picture of my project. So, last but not least, here is my wiener dog that is made out of air dry clay, bought from Walmart. It was very hard to do this, to get the body just the way I wanted it. But this was the final product. So, those were the 7 art projects that I was supposed to show you in this video. I hope you enjoyed them. I have truly enjoyed this class. Well, I thought I dropped the paper. Anyway, we did do some other art projects during this time. One that I would really like to show you, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute, is the alien project. It was the very first assignment. Of course, you're nervous because you're trying to do as best you can, and it's probably the project I am most proud of out of the entire semester. So, without further ado, this is my alien project. It's called An Alien in Its Trap, and we had to design the alien, its trap, and write a story about how it got there and where it's from. So as you can see, I have a little alien being eaten by a Venus flytrap, but this flytrap eats aliens and not flies. So, and then here is his wife and his little child coming to search for him because he's been gone for a long time. So, that is a wrap on art for me. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I went through the art portfolio in detail enough for you. If you have any questions, please just leave a comment on D2L and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Thanks.